Okay guys, welcome back to the channel and another video. I haven't got my mic on, so I apologise for any background noise. Today we're going to do a little job on Maggy the Maggy. The washer pump, the pump is packed up, so I'm going to do an upgrade that I've already done to the midget, which is put an electric pump on it. So I'm going to stick an electric pump on there, make life a little bit easier. No, it's not popular with a lot of the purists, but I use this car all the time, so I want to make it as easy to use as possible. If I'm going to keep the original pump, I'll even try and fix it at some point, and that means that I can put it back on if I ever sell the car, so it's not the end of the world. My wiring will be non-intrusive, so it's easy to put on and remove, you get what I mean. So I've got the pump, I've got a very nice switch that I got from the Practical Classics show. I'm not sure that it'll fit in the gap that the original one fits in, so we'll have to see. If it doesn't fit, I'll either look at another location for it, or we'll use one of these wonderful cheap Chinese eBay specials, which do fit, because that's what I've used on the midget, and it works. It's not the best. We also need some wash hose, wire cutters, wire strippers, some electrical cable, which I have an abundance of, and some cheap horrible connectors. So let's get it done. Well, welcome to the inside of Maggy the Maggy. It's not the easiest place to film because it's so small, but we'll find a way, as they say. So this is the original washer pump just here, and it's a pumper. That's the technical term, obviously, but we need to take that out. I'm hoping that it will be big enough for this switch to go, because it will be a shame if it's not. And I have got a couple of options if it won't. But it's quite a nice switch this, so I really hope it does. But I really don't think it's going to, because it's about the same size as that. So the ignition switch is about the same size as this, so I don't think it will fit. I mean, I could take this off. I could drop this on the floor as well. I could drill it out to fit. I don't really want to do that, because I want it to be able to go back to standard if necessary. So I could just completely bypass it and maybe put it here in my little doohickey instead. That might be a safer option. I can pass it through the bulkhead where these terrible, horrible Chinese things go through. Yeah, I think I might do that. Because I'd rather use one of those than these cheap Chinese things. I think we'll do that. Enough waffling, let's just get on. So yeah, I'm going to mount it here, so that means taking this off, which isn't so much of a disaster. It's just 2 screws. I've made it quite easy to take off, so I think I'll work out where the pipe's coming through inside the engine bay first, and fit the pump, because that's the harder part really. So let's do it. Right, so the washer bottle is just here, and then it comes up through this tube that goes through into the bulkhead, which then goes to the pump and then up to the jets. So providing this is clear, which it certainly feels clear, I'll take that panel off inside. That'll where I'm going to fit the switch, and that should give me access to be able to get to the back where I can pass the pipe through. So that's easy enough. We're just going to work out where we can mount the pump. This is the fuse box up here, this associated mess is the fuse box, so I can take power from that easy enough. I believe both of them are on ignition, so I will check that with my test meter just to make sure that it only activates with the key, and then find a suitable location for the pump, which might be just on the bulkhead just here. I don't think there's anything behind it, and I can fit it with rib nuts, so it's nice and secure. But let's work out where the piping goes first, I think. Push the button. Yay! Sprayy, sprayy. Now I realise that the wiring looks like a horrible disaster and a mess, but I know where everything goes. And I intend on taking these three out because they're crap, and these two don't even work. And I might move the radio up to here instead and not bother with any of these gauges because you don't really need them. But we'll see. But that's the installation of the switch anyway. That's all done.